let's warm up. You always want to warm up before you exercise, because even though you feel like your muscles are warm, you still have your connective tissues and your tendons and your your ligaments that you want to warm up so you don't get into injury, because those are the quickest things to be injured, especially for someone who doesn't usually work out. So let's warm up. All right, let's warm up our hip abductors. We're gonna go side to side like this, nice, slow, and purposeful movements like that. Really feel the burn on the side of your hips right there. Same going frontwards. Do it maybe like 8 to 10 times. All right, do the same for the other side. Okay, we're gonna come down to a squat. Actually, no, let's warm up our knees like that. Okay, we're gonna do some air squats. All right, nice and slow, purposeful movements. All right, squeeze your butt at the top, squeeze your butt. Down, nice and slow, squeeze your butt. Nice and slow, squeeze your butt. You wanna keep your chest up. Head looking forward, your spine neutral. All right, common mistakes people do when they do a squat is they squat with their knees. Nope, not a squat. Another mistake they do is they come down, shoot their butt back, and then they squat with their back. Nope, not a squat. You want to feel the burn in your quads, all right? Feel the burn in your quads, come down, up, squeeze your butt. You want the weight distributed throughout the, your foot, from your toes to your heels evenly. So you don't want too much weight on the heels, you don't want too much weight on your toes. You want to be fully planted, up, squeeze your butt. Nice and slow, all right? That was kind of a workout, but that's a warm-up, all right? The real workout is going to involve squats too. But let's continue warming up, all right? High knees, please warm up your pelvis, and your knees as well. You want to use some of these to warm up your calf, because even though we're just working out our ass, all the muscles below the ass come into play too. And make sure you feel those cows burn, all right? On your heels. All right? Okay, make sure you get a sweat before you start working out. That's the whole point of warming up. Okay, so the first exercise we're gonna do to get our ass bigger, more boink, is squat. Squat is a very basic workout exercise. It is a movement first, exercise second. So we're gonna jump right into exercise. You may or may not have the technique down, but we'll go over that. It's really easy. All right, so this is how a squat should look like. All right, some key points to remember is come down low enough, come down slow enough, and come up slow enough, and also squeeze at the top. You want to really squeeze your butt at the top. This way you get the most benefit for your butt to make it as big as you can. All right, nice and slow. Another thing is, what the hell do you do with your arm? You can, you can do whatever you want, whatever your preference is, but usually what people do is they out as they come down and bring them in as they come up, all right? Up, down. Or some people they keep them out for counterbalance. Maybe they don't have that mobility in their ankle or their hip, they may need that counterbalance. All right, you see how my back is straight? This is called a neutral spine. Your neutral spine is going to be flat throughout, from the lower back up to your head. You don't want your head like this. This is too hyperextended, this is too flexed. So you want to be neutral throughout the movement. All right, you pretty much follow that neutral spine as you go up and down. Your squat may not look like this, but the biggest mistake some people make is they squat with their knees. Bam, not a squat. Or they come down, shoot their hip up. Not a squat, all right? Some people, they may have a hard time with, staying completely upright as they come down for a squat, because they don't have the mobility in their ankle or the mobility in their hips. So their squat may look like this, and they feel like all the weight is on their toes, all right? But that may take some time to work on. Do your best to come as low as you can, as slow as you can, and squeeze at the top. As long as you do that, you'll get benefits where your butt is to get that big ass, all right? So this is how it looks like. Nice and slow. Do 3 sets of 15, rest maybe 1 to a minute and a half. All right, nice and slow. As long as you do it slow enough, you'll definitely feel the burn, whether it be today or tomorrow or the next day. All right, second exercise is a really good exercise, mainly focuses on your posterior chain, your ass and your hamstrings. So ass and hamstrings. This one we're gonna have to go down to the floor. You have to get down and dirty, all right? Down and dirty. Get down on the floor, on your back. Bring your knees up, bend your knees, feet flat. And what you're going to do is kind of like a hip thrust. So you're gonna shoot your hip into the air, but with purpose, maintaining integrity of the movement so you get the most benefit and, you know, booty blasting your ass. So how do you get integrity in this movement is you squeeze your butt at the top or maybe even throughout the movement. Do your best to squeeze your butt throughout the movement. Hold at the top for 1 to 2 seconds, come down slow. With all these exercises, you want to come down slow and come up slow. Nice and slow. You're gonna again do 3 sets of 15, rest in between sets, 1 to a minute and a half. As long as you do these slow, you get the benefits of, you know, strengthening and increasing the size of the ass. Bam. All right, third exercises is just a basic lunge. Lunges are known to really work the ass. A lot of times people who are sore after a workout, it's usually from lunges, all right? So this is how a lunge looks like. See how I'm doing it slow? There's purpose and integrity in my movements. This way you get the benefits of it. You're not just moving, you know, for the heck of moving. You're moving with the purpose of getting a big ass. All right, you're gonna get an ass so fat, make the girls jealous. All right, what to do with the hands again? It's really up to you. Some people need it for balance, so they may, you know, balance like this. But again, work on squeezing that whole posterior chain, your hamstring and your ass as you come up. I know there are some points where your hamstrings does not activate. That's usually the case when you're at the bottom. No way you can activate your hamstrings. But as you come up, you're activating your hamstrings, squeeze, 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 right? This way, you're actually working out your butt. A mistake people make is they their lunges forward are too narrow, so they're unstable. You want to come out a little bit, out, come down, squeeze. Another mistake that people make is to come out too short. You know, doesn't really, you don't get as much benefit. You want to come out just the right amount. So make that moderately forward. See how my knee's not significantly past my toes. Alright. You're gonna do 3 sets of 20 all together. So alternating left and right, 20 all together. You don't have to do 20 on each side, so essentially it's 10 on each side. Alright. Don't worry about weight. We'll progress to that. As long as you're going slow and really squeezing, you'll feel and you'll see the difference.